Hello everybody, this is Leslie of Silver Moon Creations and welcome back to my channel. So today we are on day 7, so for me that is the letter G. And as you see laid out in front of me, this is the project we are going to work on. So this is the October Daily series, which is an open collaboration that was created by Tony over at Tony's Witchy Art and Crafts. And the participants so far in this series is Mystical Misty 1, Bex over at Black Whisper Crafts, and I think Lori over at PD Pie Designs has also joined us. So as usual, I will leave everybody's information and hopefully links to their YouTube channels down below in my description box. If you like any of the content you're seeing, please don't forget, please give me a like, and also too, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. So throughout the month of October and going forward, because I plan on doing holiday content as well, it won't be every day like October, but I plan on doing some interesting journals and stuff like that, so I hope you will be subscribed so you will see all the content that I create in the upcoming months. So for the next couple of days, you're going to see stuff that has been digitally created. So what I'm going to do is we are just going to embellish some digitally created items that I've done on Canva. So this is something that I put together on Canva. And as you can see, I named it Gothic Revival. So G is for Gothic. So we're doing a Gothic creation. So I was able to find in the public domain a beautiful Gothic dress. And I was able to find a picture of a Gothic portrait. This Gothic piece with roses and stuff on it. And I just embellished with this piece here, and of course I put my G and I put my number 7. So what I did was I have all this ribbon. So what I want to do, I cut this down a little bit because I need it to fit onto this paper, but I also wanted to have some of the ribbon show. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put the ribbon down. So I'm going to glue the ribbon, and then we're going to embellish around the paper. I don't care that the paper is stark white, because most times I know Gothic individuals, usually their faces are usually pale anyway, so I really wasn't worried about that. So, but this is kind of what I'm looking to do here. So let's get this down, because like I said, I have a bunch of stuff to do. I have a birthday card I still have to do. So we're gonna get these side pieces on first. So I hope everybody is doing well. Like I said, there's going to be a couple of days where I'm going to be doing a couple of, like today and tomorrow and possibly the next day after are going to be possibly digitally created type quick videos. Only because, like I said, I have family stuff, and then it's just trying to get caught up. Because I try to get this stuff done ahead of time. Because if you don't get this stuff done ahead of time, it's kind of hard, because what happens is when you're trying to do, I don't know how people do this every day, I really don't. I mean, unless you're doing like multiple videos a day. I don't even know how people do multiple videos a day. I really don't. I mean, unless you're doing 2-minute videos, 3-minute videos, it's not easy. And when you deal with medical issues and stuff, it all depends on how you feel. And if you're not having a good day, that goes right out the window. So it does help if you have medical conditions, if you can get stuff done ahead of time, because it gives you a leeway, you know, where you have a buffer that you're like, okay, well, I don't have to worry about today. But still, I don't know. Especially if you're doing complicated stuff, because I'll tell you, when I was doing that dragon, for me, that was complicated. I spent hours, and I mean hours. I sat in this chair, and this chair for me gets kind of uncomfortable after so long. Only because of my weight. Even though this chair is meant for somebody for my weight, it doesn't really hold me anymore, so it falls down. So I'm not at a level where I would really be elevated higher. So it literally brings me down to the lowest level for what the chair holds a person, so I can't bring it up. So I feel like I'm sitting on the ground all the time, which really stinks. So, and when you have a back issue, that doesn't help any. All right, I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a large size. And then we are going to ink around the edges in red, but I'm not going to have you sit and watch while I do that. So I will be right back. But I will show you what I am going to use. I am going to use my Stays On Blazing Red. I apologize. I didn't realize that my camera turned off. So basically what I'm doing is I found some red lace in my stash, which I have to make sure I have red lace in my stash because I never really buy red lace, but I had a little bit left, and I am very thankful for that one type of lace where you can cut it down the middle, because that's what I did, and I had enough to be able to do this. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just adding the red lace to the edges on the side, and I'm only doing it on the sides. Okay. So this is all the red lace I have left. So that's all I got left. And I don't want to put it on the bottom. I just want it on the sides. So I have to re-glue this now. So let's re-glue this. Your glue is an acetone based type of glue, and that will help with your glue issues. Believe me, because I've had a lot of issues with my glue lately. I don't know if they've changed anything with the formulation. I don't know what they've done, but I don't know, it's been a lot more, we'll say, gloppy lately, and it gets a lot more gloppy quicker than normal. And I don't know what the case is. And it is not cheap, and I'm sorry. They should be a little bit more consistent with their formulas. Now, I use the 3-in-1. And I've heard people that have been using Fabri-Tac having the same issues because it's the same company. Now, this needs to come up a little. Okay. Yes, I am one of those crafters. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay. It just bothers me, you know. You spend a lot of money on craft supplies, and when you start using something because you really like the way it works, and then all of a sudden down the road, either they change the formulation because it's cheaper for them, or whatever the case may be. Usually that's usually what the reasons are. Oh, well, we can make a bigger profit. Okay, so far so good. Now, while I was pillaging through my stuff, I saw this. So I don't know, I don't know if that'll work. Let's cut the bottom part off. Might be too big. I thought maybe. Otherwise, I have other ideas for that. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I have, what do I have here? I have this. This is stretchy. I don't want to cover up all the roses, though. That's the only thing. I have that one. I have, this is Greek. That's a Greek key. Nah, I don't like that. You never know how my mind works. I actually kind of like that, kind of. And then I think maybe I could put maybe gemstones or something on the end. Maybe. I don't know. What else do I got? Yeah, that's too big. I have this, but I can cut this in half because I like how sparkly this is. This might work because I can cut this to whatever size I need. I think that's a winner. All right, let me get this down because the pilling is horrible. Holy cow. I like these. We're going to use these on her dress. We'll put one here. And we're going to put one here. Now, when I'm looking at this the way a designer would. I'm looking at the lay of the fabric is how I'm trying to look at this and how it would lay. These glue spots are gonna drive me nuts now. Maybe even glue on that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I don't know if I'm going to use this yet, but we're gonna see. I don't want to use it there. I'd rather use it here. Oh, what the hell. Go for it. I think I'm going to do the complicated side first, which is this side. I apologize if my head gets in the way, guys. Okay, that's one side. All right. That didn't come out as bad as I thought it would. Okay. Now, do I want to add on any of these down here? Because I think these might look pretty good down here. I'm trying to watch my time. I still got to do a birthday card. Plus I still have to do H's video. Now, if you're wondering where I got these from, these I had gotten from Temu. If you're looking for laces and stuff like that, Temu is an excellent, excellent source of getting laces and fabric types of pieces at very, very affordable prices. Yeah, I'm going for it. I like that. You can get tons of embellishments from Temu for like next to nothing. And I know everybody is always up in arms because it comes from China, but you know what? Think about it, everybody. Where does the stuff that we buy from Target, Walmart, it comes from China. So what's the difference? You know? You've got to come to the conclusion that pretty much anything we buy here in America, I try to buy anything that's American made when I can, but overall, pretty much everything we buy comes from China. So we got to come to grips with it. It is what it is. You know, we get all this hate comments, it comes from China. You know what, people? Everything pretty much comes from China, so get over it. There's not much we can do about it. I buy American when I can buy American. And not everybody can afford to buy expensive stuff. So we buy what we're able to afford. And if we can afford to buy only stuff that comes from China, then you know what, so be it. But like I said, stuff that comes from Walmart, stuff that comes from Target, stuff that comes from most of the places that we buy our stuff, Walmart, Joann's, Michael's, where do you think it all comes from? China. Doesn't come from America. And like I said, I try to buy American made as much as I possibly can. So anytime I see any hate stuff come, I just ignore it. I leave the comment there. So if you ever see that type of hate, comment on my channel, and I don't remove it. I don't remove it because you know, it's their right to say what they want to say, and I agree. You know, I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. You know, I don't appreciate that everything comes from China. I don't like it, but we don't have much choice most of the times. I wish things came from America more often than not, but unfortunately it doesn't. I think I'm just gonna go monotone. I didn't like the silver. Yeah, trying to move everything around, and I literally can't find anything. Even with just moving stuff from the one section of the room, that's why I have that P-Touch machine, which I really have to start using. I can't find anything. If it's not labeled, I am not going to be able to find anything. And I do have a Cricut machine, which I really need to start using, but until I get everything situated and organized and I can start using that room and hopefully putting the Cricut machine in a place where I can use it on a regular basis, so that it's in an area where I can actually go to use it. It's not going to get used on a regular basis. I still have to make my aunt's birthday card. Party tomorrow is at 12:30. It's 12:30 to 4:30, so it's early. I still have to find out what fits me. Ha 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 ha. Because I don't get dressed up anymore. I don't go to work anymore. I've gained so much weight, I don't know what's going to fit. Put one there, put one there, and I guess we'll put one there. All right, so we have our completed project. So Day 7 is down in the books. So we have our Gothic revival. So our letter G for Gothic is now complete. So we have our beheaded young lady who, I don't know, we could come up with a story for her. I really don't have time to come up with a story for her. So if you want, down in the comment section, if you want to come up with a story for her, I would love to hear your stories for her. But this is what I've created. I probably should put like a flower or something for her down here, but I will do that off camera because I really have to get moving. So, but this is what I've created for her. And so I would like to say thank you to everybody who's been watching and commenting and liking and just watching my videos. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.